So the Hoodman of the Week this week is a good one. One that I'm very undecided on and pretty excited for. Guy Fieri, the mayor of Flavortown.
That's right. Elected official.
Versus Jack Black.
That's right. The Jack Black. We did Dewey from School of Rock's, Ned
Schneebs.
Way back in the day.
Schneebster.
Pre-studio times. But now it's full-on Jack Black versus Guy Fieri. Two huge personalities.
And
that's for
huge
sure. Pretty
personalities.
Pretty big guys. Pretty big guys.
Yeah.
They can throw their weight around. Definitely.
Jack Black is nimble.
Jack Black's an athlete.
He can move. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you should. At least before you vote on this poll, you should go look on Instagram and just kind of see how he moves. Because
just study.
He's a big man, but he has stamina. And he can dance. And he can jump off of half pipes and wear Speedos.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah.
The American dream.
Guy Fieri, on the other hand, is hard.
Rock hard.
He wears flame shirts. He was probably a chain wallet guy.
Yes.
And he wears a lot of rings.
He does
spiky
wear a lot of
hair.
rings, yeah.
And he probably rides a motorcycle.
He always is in that really cool
car, like that old
Diner
Corvette or something like that, the red one. But I bet you he's got a. I bet you he's got a motorcycle.
I bet he does too.
Yeah, probably.
If he doesn't, then it's all a persona, and I hate Guy Fieri. But I don't think it's a persona. I think that is true to form Guy Fieri. I don't know. Somebody else can start. I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now.
The thing about Jack Black really is the athleticism. He's he's a stage performer, and at those Tenacious D shows, the guy gives people what they want, no matter what the possible detriment to himself is.
Whoa.
What do we got?
Jack Black is small.
He looks really short.
Talk to me. What are we?
Yeah.
3'4"? Oh.
Guy Fieri,
5'6".
5'10".
Oh.
Okay.
That's
something.
We can work with that. We can work with that.
That's half a head.
A little more if you had the frosted tips.
A little more if... Never mind.
Were you going to say what I said?
No.
I believe you.
Okay. Don't look at me.
Don't look at
But
me.
Jack Black does get tired. He never lets that stop him, but he does get tired. I've never seen Guy Fieri go into low energy mode. Not
well,
once.
what is he doing? He's not doing the same thing as Jack Black's doing.
You'd be surprised. He's putting down food, and he's buzzing around restaurants, and he's doing a lot of... And he does a lot of this, too. A lot of this.
Can I hear that again?
No.
Let's isolate that. A lot of the people at home have already isolated that sound the one time you did it. But
he does a lot of that.
He holds sandwiches up to cameras.
Big sandwiches, like pounders.
And he can't do it with two hands because that's not going to look good in the shot. No. He has to have very strong wrists.
Yeah, grip strength. And sometimes he probably holds them up there for a couple minutes, like to get the
to get the shot just right, the juices, etc.
Juices and
juices.
He does it.
Mine
was not that much of a grunt.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, mine was not.
I was in another place mentally.
Yeah, I know you were.
I'm trying to
stop that shit, Sam. That's why I was looking at you. I was looking at you because I was saying, Sam, stop that shit. Sam, stop. Andrew,
which one of them would throw a harder punch?
Guy Fieri.
You think so?
Jack Black would be like, here comes the fist of thunder, and then he would like punch a balloon and hurt his own hand, kind of, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of... That's interesting.
Who's more charming?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I'll tell you what.
But he's not a good fighter. I can just tell you right now. Jack Black...
Well, again, it's all showmanship.
Jack Black would come in with a high level of confidence through showmanship.
Yes, that's true.
But he would He's probably gonna get his ass. Think about Guy Fieri has those rings
can you
on
be so
too.
right? Sure about
See, I do think that Guy Fieri's got some real meat hooks.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
He can throw bombs.
Is anything in play here?
What do you mean? There's no weapons.
Oh no, like just like
No, it's a fight. In a fight to the death, there's
Right.
no rules.
Yeah.
if that's
If
the
you-
strat. It's
yeah.
prison style.
Oh, okay.
but no
if
shanks.
you think they would do it, then
They can
it's
do
on the
it.
table.
okay.
You think Jack Black's gonna go for
I'm
the
just
good
thinking
old dick
who's
twist?
who's willing to go there?
I think that,
And I feel like Jack Black's more willing to just like.
but I don't think he would get there. I think he would want to go there in his mind. I don't think he could get there successfully because he's just, like I said, like he would be like, like what Andrew did, and he would be like, but he would just
That's
not
the thing.
do
I
it
think
well.
with Jack Black it would be a lot of like
Yeah.
moving.
He would try to-
before the actual like trying to
Yeah.
kick or punch. It'd be a lot of like
which is
dancing
not efficient.
around
It's going to
beforehand.
tire him out. Guy Fieri's going to start
It's like,
throwing
why
bombs.
are you doing a whole dance
Yeah.
routine before you?
Yeah.
right, which
a lot of high stepping around the ring.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
a
it
lot of high stepping around the ring.
and it would look
It
phenomenal.
would look great, but Guy Fieri would just be standing there in his
Waiting.
jean shorts,
Now-
and
Do we think he learned
Fiery
anything
shirt.
on the set of Nacho Libre?
if you've seen that movie, that was the worst thing you could have brought up because that means he's obviously going to lose.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
he's
never
not
seen
good in that movie. Like he's a cook who wants to be a wrestler, and he's just not good at it.
So
Guy
he's kind of
Fieri's a
playing Guy
cook.
Fieri.
Yeah,
Guy Fieri is kind of a cook.
Guy Fieri's more of a
Like if you, but
eater.
If a cook won't ever,
if there was like a WWE star whose theme was cooking, he
It
would,
would be
look
Guy
like
Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I wanted to put him up against Hulk Hogan. Now that you think about it, but this one is a better fight in a certain
But-
sense.
big yawn.
Yeah,
That's
number
good.
one. It's 'cause, did you know that when you yawn, it's because you're dehydrated?
I definitely feel dehydrated.
I can spit in your mouth.
No, I'm good. I finished my water already.
Oh my god!
That was a bonk.
Bonk for what?
For saying you wanted to spit in my mouth.
You're dehydrated.
He was
got
offering.
bonked. No, you got bonked, and you deserve to get bonked. Yes, he.
Oh no!
Just in case.
This is gonna. Who would win of the week, Sam or Matthew?
Just in case.
We
Sam.
both know the answer to that. He just said it.
No,
I do not want to get into this with you two.
I would win that fight.
You see, I would get dirty quick.
Bonk.
Oh no, that one was unintentionally intentional.
Yeah. So stop. I got the bonk stick in hand.
You
2 strikes.
Getting back on track with this Guy Fieri thing, the Guy Fieri shirts are kind of like his version of like peacock feathers or something, right? You know, how peacocks
I
have
would
those
be.
feathers like
I
scare
would
off
not want to
predators.
fight a man in a black flamey shirt.
I think no matter what you have to say about that, there is a level of intimidation there. Be it like, because that's a wild card. You just have no idea.
No,
what
that's
this
what I
guy's
mean.
gonna do.
Yeah.
And I think that
If he's willing to dress
I
like that
think
in
that-
public.
I think that. Here we go. I got to try to articulate this properly.
Okay.
The way
Something
that
he's
Guy
never done
Fieri,
before.
the way that Guy Fieri lives his life, he is kind of a wild card. He is willing to just go in on any flavor, anything. You know what I mean? He doesn't live by the rules.
Yeah.
He has no rules.
I do think that Guy Fieri has
I
never
didn't even
really-
articulate that as well as I wanted to either. So fuck you, Sam.
I think that he's never really.
Bonk. Fuck you.
You're not allowed to bonk.
Oh.
I have the bonk stick.
What's this?
That's a full water bottle that
Yeah.
you're drinking.
Make one mighty bonk stick.
Don't even. I wish we had a camera over here to see the eye that Sam's
The
giving
eye?
me. He's gonna get bonked again.
My eyes are closed.
Somebody's got to take control of the situation. Andrew,
I can't even remember what I was going to say now with the
Guy Fieri.
tension that's
Guy
happening.
Fieri.
It was a very tense time being in this room.
I think they would get in the ring.
Tensions were high.
I
Tensions
think
were
they
high.
would get in the ring and just instantly become friends, and they would both win.
We say that a lot.
I'll tell you what, I've heard Guy Fieri on a podcast, and it was something. I think that he is one of those guys that's like
I think we could
really,
get Guy
really
Fieri.
famous. I think he
I bet
would.
he
I think
might be. In,
he seems
he
really
might
nice.
just pop out
He seems like a
like
great
jalapeno
guy.
poppers.
And they'd be the best jalapeno poppers you've ever damn tasted in your life.
That
And he would hold it up, and how would he do it? And make the noise.
No, he only makes noise when he eats it. Stop it, Sam. Stop it. I'll unplug you. I'll take you right out of the show. I'll just edit over everything that Sam says.
Just a mumble.
A lot of
jumble.
dead silence in this episode.
it'll just be a black rectangle.
It'll be
next to
one
Matthew.
Michael Cera.
Yeah.
One Michael Cera.
Yeah.
One Michael Cera. One Michael Cera.
Yeah.
No, there's only. You don't say that.
very
There's only
low.
one.
You gotta do your own yes.
Yeah, you gotta do your
No,
own.
there is no. It's just silence for that part of the song. He's gonna be really sad.
Yeah, because they don't learn from each other anymore.
No, he's got no one to learn from.
He's gonna be a wild card. He's gonna be. This is the end, Michael.
Jonah
Cera.
Hill for the next, or Michael Cera for the next two would win. Could be.
Yeah.
We'll think of somebody to go
And
up
like a
against
wet napkin.
A cat. Yeah.
him. A cat.
A cat
A
would
very
beat the shit out
docile
of him.
house cat.
Yeah,
House
a
cat.
declawed. Or like
Honorable mention: Michael Cera versus a domestic house
Give
cat.
me the cat.
cat would probably win. Michael Cera would try to explain his joke to the cat.
What the fuck were we talking about with Guy Fieri?
You were the one talking about it, and then Sam needed to get bombed.
Whoa.
Excellent rebuttal.
Yeah. His rings? I don't know. No, what? What? Now you're overusing that.
Abuse of power?
Yeah.
I just never know what's going to come out of your mouth.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Okay, that one I'll take.
That one was fair.
Yeah.
That one was warranted.
That one that's the only one though. The other ones.
So Guy, there's no what there's look. What do you want me to do? There's no segue. There's no segue from that. Oh my god, is it really hot in here?
I turned. Sam and I were like, it's really cold. And so I turned the air off, and I'm like, Andrew's going to be mad because that's why he wears his sweatshirt.
That was
so hot.
That was 8 hours ago though. Oh my god.
One, Michael Cera.
Well, you insist on doing this podcast from Portland, Oregon.
I don't get that.
Oh, you don't know? There's a giant heat wave in the Pacific Northwest. You're current events fan.
Guess where he learned that from? A PBS documentary.
Topical.
That was a classic.
That's another one.
We would do when somebody would like make a joke about like a current event, and we would go topical. We'd like label it like that's topical, and then
That's if
we would make. Hold on, I want to explain it. So then
He's already got.
we would do.
He's got lots to say.
No, there's more. Then we would do topical or tropical. So it would be topical.
dumb.
Make it. Oh, there's a big heat wave in Portland.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how hot is it? Blah blah blah. And then it'd be like, oh, what did the pineapple say to the whatever? Tropical. They would be better than those.
Yeah,
But it'd
yeah.
be tropical or topical. So then we started trying to do jokes that were both topical and tropical. It was classic.
Listen, we weren't doing highbrow stuff. All right?
These are not for anybody.
No.
These are not for anyone.
Well,
but
okay,
Sam
so that's
and
the
I.
thing is that would be a funny like sketch. But if somebody told you a
It
joke,
wouldn't work.
if somebody told you a joke and you looked at them and said topical, they should punch you in the face.
No, because they'd be so confused, I think. And
No, they'd be like, yeah, it was fucking topical, you asshole.
all right, that's fair.
Face punch. Back to
But
the
I've done
Who
that
of the
before.
week.
No one's punched me in the face.
Well, they should have.
I was close.
What's next on your list of things to watch?
Detroiters.
Okay,
Fuck
just making
you.
sure.
Fuck you.
Back to the Who of the week.
Back to the
Let's
St.
just
Louis
decide.
Philharmonic.
No. Give Hitler a good old slap on the wrist for me.
A slap on the wrist. He gets a demerit.
It just feels like that's. Let's finish up the who would win. Let's just say who's going to win this one.
I don't-
Jack Black or Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
It's so hot. I think that Guy Fieri.
It's not hot.
I am so hot right now, and I have to pee so
Bonk
bad.
him.
Yeah,
you
you-
better bonk his ass.
Cross table bonk.
Bonk that motherfucker.
You bonk that motherfucker good, and you bonk him hard. Wash yourself.
You deserve to bonk for that. There's no reason for the hard part.
You're right. I was alluding to sex.
It was a sexual innuendo of
That's
sorts.
right.
Guy
Let's just
Fieri's-
put it all out on the table. Ow.
Guy Fieri's got he's got the shirt, he's got the glasses. Jack Black's coming in the Speedo. I honestly think that Guy Fieri would take this way more seriously than Jack Black. Jack Black would be jumping around,
Well,
and that's part
I
of
think
his
Guy
strength,
Fieri would be
but-
like,
Jack
stop
Black
fucking-
has a serious streak in him, though.
I think Guy Fieri would be like, stop jumping around and let's do this. And he'd be like, what do you mean let's do this? Like, let's do this. Let's do a lot. He'd be like very like mocking then, and then he would just punch him in the face. And Jack Black would. I don't think Jack Black would take a punch to the face very well.
if the only hope is that if Jack Black would in fact be able to discombobulate Guy Fieri with all of his movements,
Great word.
but I don't think that Guy Fieri would be thrown by that.
I think while Jack Black was dancing around the outside of the circle, Guy Fieri would be standing in the middle of it, just kind of like
Very combobulated.
turning. He would have all his combobulations in order.
fully
Full combobulation.
a fully
100%.
combobulated Guy Fieri
Yes,
versus
Full
Jack Black.
combobulation.
Yes.
What? That's not
the
even
only-
a thing.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
you
God.
said it, and then you went like this.
No, he's seeing what he wants to see.
No. Did you see the look he gave me?
I think that you have gone mad with power.
Yeah, that's right.
Over your bonks.
That's right.
And now you're just looking for any
because I don't
excuse.
trust Sam. I don't
These
know
eyes
what's going on
are
in his
dead.
head.
These eyes.
These
eyes are dead.
These eyes have seen a lot of bonks, but they're never gonna. I got nothing. I lost it there. Fuck.
See a lot of bonks, but they're never gonna bonk me. That's what I would have done.
All right. Okay, way to save us.
Good note.
Yep.
Good note. We'll take that into consideration. Okay, lock it in.
He winked at me.
Are you serious? I can't
Away
even wink.
from the camera.
I can't even
he
wink.
made sure to. No. Now you're doing
I doing it?
No.
Is this right? I can't wink.
He looked at the camera to see the range of footage, and he looked at me like farther
I'm robbing a bank?
to make sure his head was full tilt this way. So on that camera, you can only see the one side of his face, and with the other side of his face, he.
There's no. That did not happen.
Let's lock it in.
I did. Guy Fieri.
Sam,
I leave my vote up to the American people.
No, you have to vote.
I just did.
No. Sam,
What?
we're gonna have to fight. If
I
you don't
will.
vote.
The U.S. House of Representatives.
All 451 of them.
I give them my vote.
What about the
435.
Australian House?
Them too. Add another
151.
151 on.
There's 151 people in the Australian House of Representatives. Sam, where'd you learn that from?
You?
You're supposed to say a PBS documentary.
Oh,
It's
shit.
your own fucking bit.
Oh
No,
my
that was
God.
his bit, remember?
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, you're the. It's your bit now, Sam. It's your bit now.
It's Norbit now. Which is a podcast I do.
Called It's Norbit now. Now let me ask you this:
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it about just the movie Norbit, or is
Time
it
out.
about any movie that Eddie Murphy played multiple characters in?
No, it's about the movie Norbit, and I play multiple hosts.
Okay, let's lock it in.
Vote.
I did!
No, you
Sam,
didn't.
You're what?
Who would win?
Now we're going to get serious.
Jack Black or Guy
Fuck off.
Fieri?
Can I vote that they simultaneously? Okay. It's really a shame I didn't listen to anything you guys were saying.
I don't know if that would have helped. Honestly,
You're
I don't think
probably
it
right.
would have.
Who
didn't
did you vote for?
We didn't even talk about who the fight. We talked about.
Who did you vote for? Biden or Trump? No, I'm just. Who'd you vote for?
In this fight?
Yes, yeah.
Why?
I just want to know.
No.
Matthew voted for Guy
No.
Fieri.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to, for some reason, I'm going to have to agree. I want Jack Black to win this fight, but I honestly think that that cooler heads are going to prevail.
If you-
I can't believe it.
This is a communist state, not a democracy. If you vote for the wrong person, I will execute you.
Let's make it a clean sweep. That's my vote.
You got to say it.
What are these arbitrary rules?
Guy Fieri across the board.
There we go.
I want to hear Sam say it.
I'm not going to say
He's
it.
not going
Sam, I
to.
want to hear you say it.
I don't want to.
You can pretend to be somebody
this
else
is
while
some
you say
sort
it.
of weird fetish. I'm going to bonk you.
You say it.
Guy Fieri.
Thank you.
Guy Fieri.
Am I saying that right?
Give Sam his I voted sticker and get him the fuck out of here.